Ryan, we're awake.
Awake.
Yeah.
Where'd we go?
To sleep. But now we're up.
Wait, we were asleep?
Mm-hmm.
That was terrifying. That was like, the fuck? That was like 3 days. Three, four, what? 3 or 4 days.
So we're down to our last two endings, Ryan.
Yeah, time to finally hook up with our best friend.
Where?
Who, to be honest, we have not really been a good friend to this kid
Well,
in all these playthroughs.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, like, the best case scenario is we give him the cold shoulder
Mm.
and just never talk to him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, best case scenario, we steal his job.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
So
probably the most we've ever seen of him.
So, like, I don't really know what you mean. Like, we have not been a good friend to this kid.
Alright,
And then, of course, there's apparently another ending, which I am eager to see what that is, because I'm looking at, these, wonderful hens here, and we've basically hooked up with every single one of them except for the best friend there.
Alright. So, for Rio Uda, we're going to join...
Ryota.
We can join any club.
Wow,
So which one would you
he
like to
allows
do?
for so much freedom.
Infirmary, library, track, student council.
I mean, it's been a while since we've done library.
Alright, we'll join the library staff.
I'm a bit nostalgic.
That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. So hopefully I can remember everyone's voices. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend.
Mm-hmm.
For him, we also no preference. So let's go to music class because like that's the one we've done the least.
Wow.
See, we sing birdie melodies. It's a little
Dude,
tiring,
it's
but
easy.
singing
Okay.
together is fun. What was that level up? Charisma.
And I remember you telling me last time, like, we don't even need to, like, hang out with him during the first event being, like, that hike. So
Yeah.
it's like, how the hell do we win this little birdie's hike?
Receptionist duty today. Better hurry. Boring as usual. Library here doesn't seem very popular. Not enough books. It's on the 5th floor though, so at least the view is nice. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs is bad for me. I wish someone would come ask me something.
If only we had a ghost to talk to.
There's nobody here. I wonder if it'd be okay to close early. I wish I could just spread my wings and fly away. Planning to jump off the building? The window there is rather good for that, Miss Receptionist.
Foreshadowing.
Nageki, when did you... I've been here all along. I never noticed. He's almost as bad as the doctor. You're thinking I have no presence, right? It's okay. I already know that. You certainly seem to like this place. Yes. Is that a problem? You should go outside. He looks angry. I think I just tripped a landmine. It's too sunny. Huh? I don't like the sun.
I also can't exist out there.
Nageki takes a book off the shelf and disappears between the stacks. Did I offend him?
Man, it's nice being able to burn these bridges early.
Sitting home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow's a class hike. Should I prepare something? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today's a hike. We've stopped on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to? Ryota. Ryota, let's eat together. Sure, great view, huh? Huh? Is that your lunch hamburger?
Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
it's a calorie me. That's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. No, it's not. A great man once said it's the ambrosia of the gods. Jeez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really? Wow, thanks, Ryota. And so I got to eat half of Ryota's lunch. His cooking is so good. We can save the calorie me in case of a survival situation. I think it's supposed to be calorie mate. Today's an elective day.
I'm really realizing we're kind of a mess, aren't we?
Yeah, what should I do? You're just realizing this now? We're like 7 endings into this thing?
It's more like I just kind of compartmentalize like each ending, and I just don't really like realize like over the flow of things. Yeah, we are extremely odd.
See, I'm not getting this at all. Maybe you should review the basics a little more, Jesus. Yes, sir. We can round our character out a little bit more this go around. Hamburger leveled up, wisdom increased by 5. Yay.
Well, it'd be nice to actually have investment in our health bar if we ever fight, a demon god again.
Alright, I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival's right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already. If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the culture festival, so it's always been in May. What are you gonna do, Ryota? I haven't decided, but probably three-legged race. Somebody has to. Cool. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It's a sports festival. Oh, it's a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well. Leave it to me. I don't think that's... And also the first aid team.
Consistency.
What? In the voices?
You've been hitting these pretty much in the same canes with the same accent.
Well, thank you.
And that's like impressive because at this point I do just associate your voice with like the legit voice acting of these characters now.
Oh boy, I'm sorry. Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. Well, that's all for today. Ryota is doing a three-legged race, Soko-san's running the marathon, and Saki is the cheerleader. You might be running first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today's a sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to
the only
race.
Right. I thought you were going to throw me off and just like, wait, are you just not going to?
Oh, are you joining us? Want to run together? Haven't found a partner yet. Okay. Get set, go! Ryota is running for both of us. Pairing up a bird and a primate might have been a bad idea. We somehow came in second anyway, though. We have brought honor to our class.
How the hell did we lose? Genuinely, how?
The first barrier for all students to make it this far. The midterm exam. We're getting them back early today. Or getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Jesus! Yes? I don't think you did too badly. Yes? Not too... nope, sorry, you did badly. No.
What? We went to math class.
Yeah. Try harder next time, okay? Disappointing Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on.
That's some bullshit.
See, with the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. It does smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Oh god, what voice did I use for Yuya?
You went for like the flirty.
Yeah, salutations, Hamburger. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. See, he gestures at a news clipping in the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian?
Right, Brian.
Don't tell me you don't know who he is. See, I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidge Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Hamburger.
This fucking game. I just don't remember there's a time where we can eat him.
Today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. To the cafeteria we go.
Cool.
See, I think I'll eat at the cafeteria today. Excuse me, 1/2 dead fried rice, please. Yeah, my favorite. Cool. Familiar voice indeed. Cool. I know you said. Come on, let's stay outside. We can't horse around in here. What's going on? Not that I can't tell by looking. San saw the pudding here and went nuts. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but ow, cut it out, Oko-san. Cool. Help me, Hamburger. Leave it to me. Leave it to me, Ryota. Hunger gatherer, blood boils. Arg. Cool.
I am.
Oko-san rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult. Safe at last. Thanks, Hamburger. No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway. Apparently that was enough. Now we can all eat lunch without fear of disaster.
Okay, we're getting there, boys.
Let's go to math so we can pass this next class.
What good did the last one do for us?
I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for. Cool. And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the... Is this math class or nap time? I don't even know what the thresholds are. Today is Tanabata.
Combination of brains and brawn.
There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. What are we going to wish for? Wow, there's lots here already. Anybody I know?
Ryuda's sad note.
Yeah. May Mother stay healthy this year, and may my stomach get better. Ryuda.
Poor Ryuda.
What should I wish for? Conquer the world by force. I wish to crush all opposition that rises before me and rule the world with an iron fist. Oh, hello. Is that you, Jesus? Mr. Nanaki, you should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? No, thank you.
We're about to turn him down his very nice offer.
No, thank you. I still have some errands to run. Oh, well, don't stay out too late. Wasn't the Keymania IIDX public playtest starting today? Maybe I'll stop by the arcade. Today's an elective day. What should I do? We're gonna go to music again.
Sweet.
I don't want to hear about educational candy. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Last time it was the gong.
We're scarred by this game now.
What am I supposed to be? The musical gorilla? Hamburger leveled up. Yay.
Yay.
We're in a different room for next period, right? Barely 2 hours into the day and I'm already hungry. I can't bear this.
Oh.
Ryuda, we're in the textile room next, right? Let's walk together. Sure. Huh? That was awfully unenthusiastic response. You don't look too good. Are you okay, Ryuda? I'm fine. Let's go. Oh, you're not fine. Yeah, my stomach. This happens all the time. It's nothing to worry about.
Let's go all the time. You poor thing.
Maybe he has what's it called? Like, whenever your stomach you have stomach problems, not colitis.
And there's so many.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe some sort of stomach problem. See, I'll just go to the infirmary for a bit. Could you let the teacher know, please? Can you make it there on your own? Yeah, I can. Thanks. See you in a bit.
Just gonna get killed by the doctor.
He never showed up for third period or fourth. Is he still in the infirmary? I'll go check on him after I eat lunch. A hamburger marches on her stomach, after all. Ryuda? Oh, hello. Are you okay? You look even worse than you did earlier. I'm fine. Sitting around just makes it worse. I got some medicine from the doctor, but I'm not convinced that medicine is doing him any good. I don't trust anything that doctor prescribed. Something's wrong if you go to the infirmary feeling sick and go home feeling worse. Wait a minute, Ryuda. I'm going to go give that doctor a piece of my mind. Wait, hamburger. It's not his fault. I just have a weak stomach. I'm going to go yell at the doctor.
Not smart, but cool.
See, that has nothing to do with it. I'll be back in a minute. Dr. Iwamine? Barging in the door and shouting for the doctor is hardly accepted practice. Shall I prepare a sedative for you? No, thank you. I want to talk to you about Ryuda. Ryuda? Oh. Mr. Kawara. He left some time ago. He rested here for 2 hours and wasn't any better for it. You did something to him, didn't you? Wouldn't it have been worse to do nothing to him? Doing things to people is my job, after all. Well, yes, but, I mean, something unnecessary. I'm afraid I can't respond to complaints with no evidence. I examined his condition and provided him with the appropriate medicine. Beyond that, it's all down to how quickly his body recovers. You can't possibly be holding me responsible for his unhealthy nature, can you? Wah, he's probably right. He doesn't have anything to do with Ryu's body part. If you did something to him... Please, do send in a complaint. After you find evidence. Of course. An evil smile flickers across his face for a moment and is gone. He did something to Ryuda, didn't he?
Don't you touch the best boy.
We get our files back
still
today.
Need to see.
Yeah, see. I'm not sure I did too well. So we did. Jesus, sir. You didn't do too badly, I think. Yes? You? Never mind. You did badly. Sorry. No.
Well, math class is a scam.
Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on.
but there's so much goofing off to do.
Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seems long and sometimes it seems short, but either way, it's summer now. I need to check all these signed books before I go home. There will be a lot of students coming in to barter their summer reading pretty soon. Today's closing ceremony, so there were even fewer birds in here than usual. Am I the only one? Well, it just makes my job easier. But I'm probably not alone.
I forgot that we were doing something at the library.
I've seen this situation before. Nageki? No reply. Maybe he's not here. Are you here, Naget? Please be quiet in the library. Hello? You're rather noisy today. Did you want something? Nope, I was just wondering if you were here. Of course, I'm always here. His replies from the corners in a somewhat annoyed tone of voice. Oh, the book he's holding. That's assigned reading this semester. Is it any good? Not really. I'm almost done with it. It forces its safe, ethical viewpoint on the reader, like all assigned reading. The whole concept is inane. Why force everyone to read the same books? It is pretty boring most of the time. What do you like to read? Huh? You volunteered to work here, so you must like books. I was wondering what you read next. Or what to read next. So you want me to recommend something? He nods. What about Night on the Galactic Railroad? What about Night on the Galactic Railroad? I liked it. Too stereotypical. Oh, sorry, you've already read it, I imagine. Yes, though, I liked it too. And so I spent the afternoon working in the library, occasionally exchanging a word with Nageki. Time flows slowly by. This sort of thing is nice too.
It's like, stop trying to bond with the ghost.
It's easy to follow practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. Hunter-gatherer's body is our way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. And as we do, we're just going to...
Yeah. Yeah. Just...
Probably the most tedious part of this game.
Oh, yeah. Carve it to your soul, kid.
Yeah. 30 kilometers an hour.
Oh, right, this thing.
Still a long time until semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. I'll get a job. I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer.
I'm surprised.
It was the cafe, right? It's beautiful in here. Oh my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon. Oh, sorry, I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentlebird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds are the teachers. Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I'm called Urushihara Kenzaburoru. I'm the owner of the Torimi Cafe.
I'm not sure if I noticed this the first time.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am called Cheese's Hamburger.
I'm Cheese's Hamburger. Welcome, Miss Hamburger. I didn't expect a human. Are you going to interview me? I do not need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here, and I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I'm a vitality girl. I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Hamburger. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course. I'm glad. I shall be waiting for you here at my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Hamburger. Yay. Today's my first day working at Mr. Urushihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good morning, Miss Hamburger. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. Actually, compared to my house... Excuse me.
Aww.
Oh, I saw the flyer at the station, and... Ryuda? Hamburger, what are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Hamburger? Oh yes, this is Ryuda. You came here for the job too, Ryuda? Yeah, I saw that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit in after my other job. But if you already got the position, then that's that. Mr. Urushihara, could you use 2 people? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. I should give the job to Ryuda. Mr. Urushihara, do you think you could take Ryuda instead of me? Hamburger? I don't see why not, but I don't really need the job, but Ryuta does. Don't worry, he's a hard worker. Are you sure, Hamburger? It's really not fair to you. I do feel a little bad. I do feel a little bad leaving my first day too, but Ryuta works several jobs every summer to support his mother. Mr. Urushihara is a real gentlebird, and Ryuta deserves to be treated nicely. This is for the best. I know you'll do a good job, Ryuta. Thanks, Hamburger.
Aww.
Well then, our encounter has been transient as a comet's tail on the horizon, but I'm glad I met you. Please do stop by. I will always be here, Miss Hamburger. I will. Thank you, Mr. Urushihara.
Man, I really wish most jobs could work like that.
Today's a local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. Invite Ryuta. Thanks for inviting me, Hamburger. Come on, let's go. So many booths. How are we supposed to choose? Use your hunter-gathering instincts, Hamburger. Let's go find something to eat. I'll pay. What? No fair. I'm paying for yours. It's a deal. Yakitori sounds good right about now. Oh, and so I spent a happy evening with Ryuta. Maybe we can go again next year. I love me some yakitori.
That was quick.
I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm going to be late.
Oh no, my homework.
Oh, hello, Jesus. Sir, I'm sorry, overslept. Overslept? My homework, I forgot to bring my homework. Are you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Jesus? Huh? Well, what's the number of the top left-hand corner say? Oh, you're just a little bit early. Wah. Hello, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Jesus? Lend you a hand.
I noticed that we actually did that so often.
This
was wah.
I was about to start grading the freshman's exams, and I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else. Of course, you do have a test in September, so if you want to go to study in the library, I want to... I gotta get some drink. Return to my glorious abode. Forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war, to lay my bloody sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all the lands from here to the distant Macedonia. Oh, have fun.
God, we are a mess.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer. Cool. Yup. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Focus, sir. Focus. Second term. Second term.
We're getting there.
Huh? Is that a student ID? Whose is it? Someone from 2-2? Not a name I recognize. Should I go find their classroom? They might already have gone home, though. Well, any teacher will do, right? Sir. Sir. Oh. Hello, Hamburger. Did you forget to turn in your homework? I found someone's ID card, sir. It's from 2-2. I thought I should take it here. Oh, thank you, Hamburger. I can take it. Huh? Or huh? What is it? Nothing. Just you did find this today, right, Jesus? Yes, in the corridor just outside. This student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange. So then, was the card lying there all summer? Nobody noticed it? It's awfully clean, though. Shouldn't it at least be dusty? Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you, Jesus.
Evidence.
Today's elective day. We're going to go to the music.
Music.
Oh no, I forgot my recorder. I don't think we have any spares. I do have my Hichiriki at least. You can play that? Ooh, we're so charismatic. We have 20 charisma out of...
And plus, we play multiple instruments, which of course we know Yuda is super into.
That was a productive day. Time to go home and indulge in idleness and debauchery. Hey, Hamburger. Ryuta, what's up? Want to walk home together? Though if you were going somewhere else,
Excuse me, Ryuta. Are you debauchery?
The sun's going down already. I guess it's fall now. The most elegant of seasons. Hey, look, a swallow. The most elegant of birds. Oh, there's this nest. They're supposed to be done rearing chicks by the start of summer. I guess all birds are changing now.
Do you think he was just like, hey, a swallow? And the swallow's like, hey, look, a dipshit.
I guess so. The chicks are really small. That reminds me of something from a long time ago. Me too. Thank you, Hamburger. When I was young, I found Ryuta freezing on the ground after falling out of his mother's nest. Does breed all year round. No wonder they're everywhere. That was how we met, right? When I found you flopping around in the dirt and carried you back up to your nest? That's mean. Think about it, if I hadn't walked by then you'd be dead. Though you're still not exactly the healthiest bird around. Yeah, thank you, Hamburger. If you hadn't found me then, I wouldn't be here now. I remember it as if it was yesterday. Ever since, I've always loved your kindness and monkey tree climbing genes. And you're just the same as you were then, never change, okay? Today's a school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. Where to go? Let's see. Hamburger, wait. What's up, Ryota?
Yes, I fucking love this.
Are you free right now? We've got way more customers than we expected, and we could really use another waitress. You're right. Where are they all coming from? Leave it to me, Ryota. I'll give them a taste of my super maid technique. And so I never end up looking around the festival. Only maids now. I window shop too much on the way home and the sun's already down. Whee! Huh? Who's the cute girl handing out flyers?
Oh.
Well, what are you doing, Ryota? The festival's over. Or is that what you always wear? No, this is my job. What kind of job is that? You're misunderstanding. It's a transvestite cafe. I'm not misunderstanding at all. We need the money. Here, you take a flyer too.
Oh, Ryota, you poor thing.
I'll ask for you when I go there. I'll make sure to ask for you. Thank you. I'll be waiting, Hamburger. Oh, and my name at work is Colleen, so address me with that. Colleen? Okay. See you later, Colleen. I'll tip you big, little lady.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ryota, want to walk home together? Sorry, I need to go somewhere right now. Maybe later? Okay. Is something wrong, Ryota? It's nothing. Don't worry about it, Hamburger. His smile is incredibly unconvincing, but if he doesn't want me to worrying about it won't do anybody good. Maybe I'll go to the arcade.
Do you think he's got like some really uncomfortable dealings with the Yakuza?
Maybe. That was fun.
Interesting way for this to go.
I haven't played in a while. I should practice some new songs to get back into the game. Huh? What's Ryota doing over there? And why is he coming out of the hospital? Oh. Ryota, were you? Hamburger, I want to talk to you. Is now a good time? Of course, what is it? Uh-oh. Well, sorry, I'm not sure how to say this. Take your time, I'm not going anywhere. Thanks. My mother isn't doing well. She was never really healthy. She did always used to catch colds during the winter. Ah, yeah.
Oh, that's a straight up typo.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, even though doves are supposed to fare better in cold than heat, she's been getting worse since the end of September. After a certain point, I couldn't take care of her on my own, so she's in the hospital now. And that's where you've been going after school. I hope she gets better soon, Ryota. She won't. She won't? He's crying. Sorry for holding you up, Hamburger. See you.
I don't mean to be laughing, but it's just fucking... She won't.
It's very, very blunt. Ryota. And so he fled into the night.
Whew.
See, we got our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. Jesus. Sir, you're getting better. Keep it up. Yes, sir. Yay.
Oh. Weird.
Somebody sent me a text message from Ryota. Meet me at the park at 7. What's going on? I hope this isn't something bad.
It's an ambush.
Ryota, I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Nope, sorry for dragging you out here like this, Hamburger. What is it? Is your mother okay? Yeah, she's fine now, thanks. She said, "You're old enough already. Go spend the day with someone important." It wouldn't let me come back into her room. Going home was too lonely, so I thought maybe if I talked to you, I'd feel a little better. So you called me? Do you feel better? Yep, thank you. Oh, sorry, sitting out here on Christmas Eve is kind of sad. Want to go somewhere?
Bye.
I don't mind, Ryota. Anywhere's fine with you. And so Ryota and I spent the evening sitting together in the park. It wasn't very Christmassy, but I didn't mind. Happy New Year! But it's raining. Oh well. I go to the shrine, but this weather makes the wilderness dangerous. I think I'll sleep in like a good girl instead. I won't be able to send out cards in this rain either. Fiddlesticks.
I like how he woke up, said Happy New Year, and we're just like, oh. And they just lay back down.
Yeah. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker. You're still hibernating, sir. Wake up. Oh. I've said this before.
You earned the sass this playthrough because of how your mom is totally dying right now.
But your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy the time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester, nothing to worry about. Hatoful Boyfriend. Third term. Yay.
Time to learn some very uncomfortable details about our love interest.
It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh, tomorrow's Legumitines. I think I'll buy some beans. Today's Legumitines and today Legumitines is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful. Good let's see. Good evening. Here for beans. Yes, is there a kind you think is particularly good? This year's trend is towards the bean melodies for racers, but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true.
God,
sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff.
Like golden lounge robot from Futurama.
Oh yeah, the Caesar bot or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I'll buy calm corn. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans that special sunbirdie. Ryuta, wait. Huh? Do you have a minute? Sure, what's up? Here, calm corn for Legumitines. Whoa, thanks, Hamburger. Are you sure? I love these. They're really good. It said they were easy on birds' stomachs, so I thought you might. I know sometimes it's tough, but I like being around you and helping you, Ryuta. Thank you, Hamburger. This makes me really happy. You like udon, right? Let me take you out sometime. Okay. He seems happy. Yay.
We just kind of casually got asked out.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Tests are over, and there's nothing else to do but wait for spring break. The semester was over before I knew it. That aside, it's cold. I need to do something about the temperature in my house before I get sick. Huh? Someone sent me a text message. In the park. Come quick.
Oh, boy.
Ryuta? Ryuta's huddled on the bench where we usually meet. Ryuta, what's... He's crying? It's still cold out, Ryuta. You'll catch a cold without a coat on. Alright. Hey, Hamburger. My mother died today. I can't find words. I had a feeling this conversation would come, but I don't know what to say. She was a dove, but she always got sick when it was cold. That's not right. That isn't supposed to happen. Ryuta? I'm alone now, Hamburger. You still have me, don't you? She said the same thing at the end. Rely on Hamburger, and let her rely on you. But I think that would be irresponsible of me. I love you, Hamburger, more than anyone else now. I love you too, Ryuta. But how can I say this? My mother was weak, but it's not as if she had a short life for a dove. So, what are you trying to say, Ryuta? If you were to marry me, I'd die much sooner than you. We're different species. We have different lifespans too. That's nature. But knowing that from the start, knowing that I would end up leaving you alone, it just seems too irresponsible. That doesn't matter. It doesn't mean we can't be together. I love you, Ryuta. I want to be with you until the end. I don't know what it feels like to be left alone now. I don't want to make you feel this pain, Hamburger. I think we should go our separate ways. No, we won't. That's what life is, Ryuta. It's unfair and painful, and sometimes it seems nothing good will ever happen. But fighting on, following our urge to seek happiness anyway, that's what makes us alive. That's how our ancestors lived and died and evolved and brought us to where we are now. But we birds aren't meant to come this far. We've advanced more than we were ever meant to. That doesn't matter. Ryuta, I love you. I want to be with you as long as I can, even if it's just for a little while. I think you want to be with me too. Where's the problem? Hamburger, I'm not as healthy as or as strong as you are. I'm not smart or handsome or rich, but I'm happy. Thank you. You don't have to think about so much, Ryuta. We can worry about the future when it comes, right? Right. I don't think I'll have calmed down for a while yet, but I'm glad I was born, if only because I got to be with you. It's like a miracle. Thank you.
That is stupidly sad and wholesome.
Yeah, we have to part with everyone eventually, even if it comes a little early. Then that's life. I don't care for how long it is. I'm happy enough just being with Ryuta. But live as long as you can, Ryuta. Live as long as you can, so that you can carry wonderful memories with you when you return to the sky. Aw.
Jesus. Wow. Okay.
Well then. That was a short ending, only 38 minutes.
Well.
Ending 1, while it lasts.
Good God.
Well then.
Okay, well I wasn't.
That is.
To be honest, we knew that had to be like where this was going, right? Like.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was still not ready for that. God damn it, Hatoful Boyfriend making me feel things that I shouldn't be feeling about a damn dating simulator about about dating fucking birds.
Yeah. And now, Ryan.
Yeah.
We get the new ending.
Because we did everything else?
Yep. Welcome to St. Pigeonations. Please enter your name. Hamburger. Oh, whoops. Jesus.
Thank God.
Is Hamburger Jesus okay? Yes. Uh-huh.
It'll be nice actually seeing our human portraits again. We haven't seen them in a while.
Alright, you can take this chance to fulfill a promise from long ago, or you can live a normal school life this semester. Which do you choose?
Aww.
We are going to fulfill the promise. Ryan, are you ready?
What promise?
Ryan, would you like to know what the tags for Hatoful Boyfriend are?
You know what? Sure.
According to Twitch, English, adventure game, visual novel, and horror.
I mean, we kind of already got some of the horror elements.
We did.
Is this going to be worse?
Is there anything you desire? I can grant whatever you wish. Tell me. A strange bird once said that. Who was that bird talking to?
Why am I scared? Andrew, why do you do this to me? Now I'm just scared.
Or who would you like to date? Out of all the birds.
Don't make me choose. They're so great. God, I don't know. Okasan really set itself apart.
Who?
Okasan.
You want to do Oko-san?
I don't know what we're going to get ourselves into. Does that work?
It should work.
Okay. So, I mean, what's been your favorite so far? You've been just kind of a narrator here. Give your thoughts.
Oko-san was a good one. Just how ridiculous.
Huh?
Oko-san was a funny one. Just how ridiculous it was. Yuya was pretty interesting.
Yuya was interesting, being that he was kind of a secret agent.
I kind of like Ryuda.
Just based on it being kind of like the Ryuda episode / finale, which is also finished with Ryuda.
Yeah, let's do Ryuda again, especially since he's the easiest.
Yeah, you know what? That makes perfect sense. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let me scroll back up to Ryuda. All right, the double Ryuda.
Double Ryuda. I mean, he's going to die soon anyway, so we gotta do it twice so that we get twice the lifetimes out of him.
St. Pigeonations, a school blessed with extensive curriculum and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports all come to St. Pigeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryuda, usually you have been ready for an hour by now, Hamburger. Overslept? There he is. Ryuda Kawara.
I remember what the boy who's totally going to die soon looks like.
This rock dove is named Kawara Ryuda. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He could be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast is a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryuda. Oh, is the bell already?
So damn wholesome, Ryuda.
Come on, we need to hurry to class. That was Hamburger's line. Jeepers, no good being late on the first day. And so Ryuda pulled me along to the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. It is the first term.
Alright.
Think we're in 2-3. Ryuda and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces. A strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's the formation. Many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, everybody. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics and also some other thing. Sir, wake up. It's homeroom. He sleeps with his eyes open? This quill is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math professor. Yeah. I heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. Oh, I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be... Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. Why he doesn't want to introduce himself? But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn to kulaks and dissenters. Oh, well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane Labelle Sakuya.
Yeah, I wanted to say it. Kind of worst ending. Definitely the most boring.
Yeah. See, it seems this Fantel is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryouta and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch day. Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did he want something from me? He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes. I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry, hey. They're a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I'm Jesus Hamburger, a sophomore. What about you? You're... Nageki. Fujishiro. Nageki. Freshman. There he is. Fujishiro Nageki, huh?
Phantom in a bird simulator.
Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad.
I wonder why.
Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wasn't it that... You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Oh, come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother after all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try to talk to me again. I have no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait just I guess even if we're in the same school, now it's... I guess even when we're in the same school, now it's done is done. I meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man Sakazaki Yuya is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey. Well, you heard that whole thing, right? You a friend of Sakuya's? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. No sweat. I try to stay sexy and small in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool.
Yeah, I forgot that's what he looks like.
This fan television is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous or infamous throughout the school. Everybody knows of him.
Why does he have clips in his hair? Fuck.
Hey, you're Hamburger, right? How did you... I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single... Whatever. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's?
Yeah, we know.
Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I never thought a stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe? He is an aristocrat, actually. It's a genuine article, in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably twisty business. Well, that's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryouta? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there? Now that think about it, Ryota always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me. Nobody's here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's nobody here. Ryota? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird, did he go home already? Feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think about it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Esylpar, Trifate, Luciobenzene. What do these even do? Care to find out? Doctor, I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. No, thank you.
Literal evil incarnate.
This partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person, has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with Aspergillus psittacosis, or even worse. And I never heard him come into the door. Ninja doctor? You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryota Kawara from 2-3 is supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Finally out of that den of evil. Let me check something real quick.
Mm-hmm. That you? You alive?
Yeah, I'm just
kill you?
Checking something.
I like to think, Hamburger just kind of like, it's halfway through the door and just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Like in mid-stride.
Yeah.
The doctor's just kind of like looking at you, not really sure whether or not to say anything about it yet. Just like, what a weird girl.
Yeah. Ryuta's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh, I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think their club room's on the ground floor, off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside. Cool, cool. Cool. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. Oko-san.
The legend incarnate.
This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but he doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon, I think. Either way, he's hyper. Cool. Betrayal. Cool. Cool. It's squish and filthy.
I like how you're not even doing like random coups. You're genuinely trying to match the coup that is being said. With with the pronunciation of like a capital C with 2 lowercase O's and how it chills out. It's not like a yelling.
Yeah, hey, Oko-san is
still
refined.
You were more than free to phone this part of it in.
It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Cool. Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective. Cool. And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeonations. I think we want to choose class council today. As you all know, the school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want it, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Cool. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already have a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism ho!
Still some bullshit.
Don't we get to vote? And just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do.
Thanks for reminding me, Hamburger.
Join the student track team.
Alright.
Well, that's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Today's lecture day. What should I do? Doesn't.
Alright,
Really
now
matter.
we're finally back in the game in earnest.
Yeah, we are.
And we're back in math class.
And Mr. Naruki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I learned things. Hamburger leveled up, yay! Just math.
Can't wait to learn the basics again, and then suddenly go into calculus.
Math class became like my normal now. I need to go sign up for track. I want to join the team, but I wonder if Focuson's having a fit again. I'll find out when I get there. Oh, cool. A fit he's having, though not over-putting. I really want to join the team. Do you know where the captain is? Cool. I never knew. Oh, well, here, my forms. Thank you. Cool. There's an exam. Cool. Cool. Long distance. Cool. Cool. How's he so fast? He can't even fly this fast. Pant. Cool. Thanks. Cool. So I joined the Trek team. Who knew Dust could run like that?
Man, I'm so glad we have good imaginations so that we can at least imagine what that's like.
Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow's the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, then health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today's the hike. We stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Ryuda, let's eat together. Oh, sure.
Ryuda, give me your lunch.
Huh? Is that your lunch, hamburger? Yep, it's a calorie mate. That's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. No, it's not. A great man once says the ambrosia of the gods. Geez, if you like that, you'll be dead by the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really? Wow, thanks, Ryuda. And so I gotta eat half of Ryuda's lunch. His cooking is so good. We can save the calorie mate in case of a survival situation. Today's an elective day. What should I do? We'll do math class one more time. I'm not getting this at all.
We're just going to learn the basics?
Yeah. Maybe we should review the basics a little more, Jesus. Yes, sir. Well, that seemed to be all it took for us to do good or decent on the tests. Hamburger leveled up. Yay.
Nice. Now to not do math class for the remainder of the year.
I'm imagining you're all aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already. If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you going to do, Ryuda? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. Cool. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It's a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well. Leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use his help if any birdies still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryuda's doing the three-legged race, Sogo-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. You might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. I gotta get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. Like, just real quick or what? And he's gone. You see, Andrew should have himself a little bit of a whoosh sound effect. Let's see. What kind of bird would Andrew be? First, I think we just find this and make him straight up ostrich. You just have to be completely unexplained. You know, in a world where all the sentient birds are basically just doves and pigeons. Just have him be a big clumsy ostrich. I said, what classes would he be? Probably library. Has the wild Andrew returned?
Yeah, I'm back. Today's a sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the three-legged race. Oh, are you joining us? Want to run together? I haven't found a partner yet. Okay. Get set, go! Ryuda's running for both of us. Pairing up a bird and a primate might have been a bad idea. We somehow came in second anyway, though. We have brought honor to our class.
I don't get why we didn't just run with a bird strapped to our leg and win.
Let's see, the first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting it back today. I don't think I did too well. Jesus. Yes? You worked hard.
Yeah.
Keep going like that and you'll do just fine. One day you can surpass me. I'd love to see that. I guess I did pretty well after all. And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me too. Yay!
Cool. Time to completely flatline.
Alright. Nothing wrong with the little plateau. I've had this dream a lot recently. I can see a little house on the other side of the fence. I wonder who lives there.
I
don't think it's anyone I know. Ryuda is next to me, and my parents are here too. We're all together again, but... Mom? Dad? Hey, wake up, please? Today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... cafeteria.
Okay, that's funny. I was actually thinking about the last playthrough, where the hell are our parents?
I think I'll eat the cafeteria today. Excuse me, 1 half-dead fried rice, please. Yum, my favorite.
Cool. What is half-dead fried rice?
I don't know. A familiar voice indeed. Cool. I know you said, so come on, see outside. We can't horse around in here. What's going on? Not that I can tell. I can't tell by looking. Well, the son threw the pudding here and went nuts. Saw the pudding here and went nuts. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but ow, cut it out, Oko-san. Oh, cool. Help me, hamburger. Leave it to me. Leave it to me, Ryuda. My hunter-gatherer blood boils. Arg. Cool. Oko-san rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult. Safe at last. Thanks, hamburger.
Shit. Sorry about that.
No problem. No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway. Apparently that was enough. Now we can all eat lunch without fear of disaster. Today's an elective day. What should I do? We're gonna attend that sweet music class.
Finally.
We all have to stand up and sing solos today. I'm nervous.
We can finally learn how to give ourselves some what?
Cool. His voice is beautiful.
I'm crying. Oh, that's insane.
Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll make a wish. Wow, there's lots here already. Anybody I know? May mother stay healthy this year and my stomach get better.
It won't.
And Oko-san.
And Oko-san.
Morning conference on the 10th. Leave 30 minutes early by 9 o'clock. May I wake up on time, Nanaki. Wednesday is garbage day. Remember, what should I wish for? Conquer the world by force. I wish to crush all opponents that rise before me and rule the world with an iron fist. Oh, hello. Sweet. Is that you, Jesus? Mr. Nanaki, you should be careful out this late. It could be dangerous for a girl, you know. I'm about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? No thank you. No thank you. I still have some errands to run. Oh, well, don't stay out too late. Wasn't the Keymania IIDX public playtest starting today? Maybe I'll stop by the arcade.
We should take it more seriously. We do know that the punctions are around.
Yeah. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Beware the punctions.
Beware the punctions.
Oh, my vitality went up again. We're going to go to gym class. A rock dove is wiggling about on the surface of the water, advancing neither forwards nor backwards. You can't swim, Ryuda? I'm doing my best. I'm going to learn before I graduate.
If you live that long.
We're in a different room for next period, right? Barely 2 hours into the day, I'm already hungry. Ha, I can't bear this. Ryuda, we're in the textile room next, right? Let's walk together. Oh, sure. Huh? That was an awfully unenthusiastic response. You don't look too good. Are you okay, Ryuda? Oh, I'm fine. Let's go. Ooh. You're not fine? Yeah, so my stomach. This happens all the time. It's nothing to worry about. Let's go to the infirmary for a bit. Could you let the teacher know, please? Can you make it there on your own? Yeah, I can. Thanks. See you in a bit. He never showed up for third period or fourth. Is he still in the infirmary? I'll go check on him after I eat lunch. A hamburger marches on her stomach after all. Ryuda. Oh, hello. Are you okay? You look even worse than you did earlier. I'm fine. Sitting around just makes it worse. I got some medicine from the doctor, but I'm not convinced that medicine is doing him any good. I wouldn't trust anything the doctor prescribed. Well, something's wrong with you if you go to the infirmary feeling sick and go home feeling worse. Wait a minute, Ryuta. I'm going to give that doctor a piece of my mind. Wait, Hamburger. It's not his fault. I just have a weak stomach. I'm going to...
So,
yell at the doctor.
after this exchange with the doctor, I'm going to need just a short break.
Okay. See, that has nothing to do with it. I'll be back in a minute. Dr. Iwamine? Barging in the door and shouting for the doctor is hardly accepted practice. Shall I prepare a sedative for you? No, thank you. I want to talk to you about Ryuta. Ryuta? Oh, Mr. Kawara. He left some time ago. He rested here for 2 hours and wasn't any better for it. You did something to him, didn't you? Wouldn't it have been worse to do nothing to him? Doing things to people is my job, after all. Well, yes, but I mean something unnecessary. I'm afraid I can't respond to complaints with no evidence. I examined his condition and provided him with the appropriate medicine. Beyond that, it's all down to how quickly his body recovers. You can't possibly be holding me responsible for his unhealthy nature, can you? Wah. He's probably right. He doesn't have anything to do with Ryuta's weak body. If you did something to him... Please, do send in a complaint. After you find evidence, of course. An evil smile flickers across his face for a moment, and it is gone. He did something to Ryuta, didn't he?
Fucking doctor. Alright, I shall be right back.
Joe says, did you know that birds don't have separate pee and poop holes? Thank you, Joe.
Yes.
And now we are all smarter. Go do your thing.
I know that, and it's really gross.
And now we just have to wait for Ryan. Waiting for Ryan to come back, 'cause we're doing something new, and we don't want him to miss out. Joe, do you have any more bird facts? Oh, Joe said, it all comes out one hole all at once. Yeah. Gross. Joe, would you rather humans do it the same way too? Or do you like them being separate? I think I like everything where it's at. Oh. Joe says, and I like humans just the way they are. Okay, well, if you could make a change to the human body, what would that change be? What would you want to upgrade or take away? Buff or nerf? Nerf Ryan's giant cake. Yeah, it's pretty OP, isn't it? You just want to crawl in there and make those cheeks clap.
Silly Andrew, these cheeks can't be nerfed.
Oh, I'm gonna nerf them all right.
The best thing you guys by introducing a more overpowered character, and that is never gonna happen.
All right, Ryan, you ready? I got our funnels back. I'm not sure I did too well. Jesus, sir, you didn't do too badly, I think. Yes? You never mind. You did badly. Sorry. Oh, no. Then try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on.
Yep, it looks like our plateauing. Oh.
That dream again. Ryuta, my parents, and me at a stranger's house. The strange bird who comes to me is the magician. He says he'll grant any wish that Ryuta and I make. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But one day.
So, I'm assuming any boy that we are on the path of, becomes...
I believe so.
The person in the dream.
That'd be my guess. The guy that actually has
all the time.
No info. Today's last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seems long, sometimes it seems short, but either way, it's summer now. I should help clean up the club room and check the summer schedule before I go home. To the track club.
To the track club.
Munch, munch, munch.
Oh.
Oko-san looks excited. Not angry for once, but still, this is... what are you doing? The floor is covered in beans. Munch, munch. It looks like he's been stockpiling his nutritional balance supplements and is eating them all at once. He certainly seems happy about it. What should I do? Let's join in. Let's eat these beans.
Let's get the beans, boys.
Those look pretty good. Munch, munch. And so we devoured 2 months' worth of dietary supplements in one day. Ryan,
now we don't have
tell me why that's a bad idea.
Huh?
Tell me why that's a bad idea to eat 2 months of dietary supplements.
Well, so here's the thing about this kind of stuff. It's either going to be awful or it's not going to do a damn thing.
Like if it's a bunch of vitamin C, I'll be fine. Or if it's like a bunch of fiber, I'll be fine.
Well, okay, so yeah, usually, but so you take an abundance of a vitamin, it's just going to get filtered out and not do jack shit for you.
Yeah.
In fact, it can kind of have an inverse effect where it's like you shock your system, so it starts removing more vitamin C than what your body is used to using at a given time. Because it's just like, well, now it's just so much.
Yeah.
And it doesn't quite realize how much it's filtering out until you kind of dip in those levels. So, yeah, be careful with vitamins.
Let's see, follow practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is our way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. And now we're gonna skip, cause this is a pointless part.
Good. I hope there's no dream in the middle of all this.
No, it'll stop.
Oh boy.
It'd be weird. There was just like we just passed out and had a dream in the middle of all this.
Passed out on the back of this motorbike. We fall off.
It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. No. We'll get a job.
Yeah, we have to get a job now.
I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was a cafe, right?
Lame.
It's beautiful in here. Like, oh my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon. Oh my. Sorry, I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet, a true gentle bird without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I'm called Urushihara Kenzaburoru. I am the owner of Torimi Cafe. I'm Cheese's Hamburger. Well, welcome, Miss Hamburger. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here. And I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl. I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Hamburger. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course. I am glad. I shall be waiting for here in my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Hamburger. Yay.
He must be severely disappointed where we just kind of give the job to Yuta.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, no human to help me move the heavy boxes.
See, today's my first day working
the weak-stomached little boy.
Today's my first day working at Mr. Urushihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good morning, Miss Hamburger. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. Actually, compared to my house. Excuse me. I saw the flyer at the station and... Ryuta? Hamburger, what are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Hamburger. Oh yes, this is Ryuta. You came for the job too, Ryuta? Yeah, I saw it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you already got the position, then that's that. Mr. Urushihara, could you use 2 people? Well, sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. I should give the job to Ryuta. Mr. Urushihara, do you think you could take Ryuta instead of me? Alright, Joe says, biology question for Ryan. So, like, cool. What does it mean if your poop has little arms and legs? Like, it has eyes too and a mouth. And it starts saying, you need to stop eating so many green beans. And I'm like, well, it's my body and it's my choice. And then I flushed him like the little duty he is. So, like, Ryan, what does that mean?
I mean, nothing. You already handled it the best you could. You flush that shit down, and we speak of it to no one, especially not doctors.
See, Mr. Ishihara, do you think you could take Ryuta instead of me? Hamburger? I don't see why not, but I don't really need the job, but Ryuta does. Don't worry, he's a hard worker. Are you sure, Hamburger? It's really not that fair to you. Joe says, sick. I do feel a little bad leaving on my first day too, but Ryuta works several jobs every summer to support his mother. Mr. Urushihara is a real gentle bird, and Ryuta deserves to be treated nicely. This is for the best. I know you'll do a good job, Ryuta. Thanks, Hamburger. Oh, well then. Our encounter has been as transient as a comet's tail on the horizon, but I'm glad I met you. Please do stop by. I'll always be here, Miss Hamburger. I will. Thank you, Mr. Urushihara. Joe says that's happened like 4 times this last month, and they're getting louder. Today's local summer festival.
Only
I think
4?
I'll go with somebody.
Those are weak numbers, Joe.
We're going to invite Ryuta. Yay. Thanks for inviting me, Hamburger. Come on, let's go. So many booths. How are we supposed to choose? Use your hunter-gathering instincts, Hamburger. Let's go find something to eat. I'll pay. What? No fair. I'm paying for yours. It's a deal. Yakitori sounds good right now. Joe says one tried climbing back out, so I had to pull out the plunger.
Oh no, that might be a problem.
And so I spent a happy evening with Ryuta. Maybe we can go again next year. I love me some yakitori.
Yeah, you might need a... If they're getting that resourceful, you might need to flush out your septic.
I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. It slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm going to be late. Oh, hello, Jesus. Sir, I'm sorry overslept. Overslept? My homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Are you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Jesus? Huh? Oh, what's the number in the top left-hand corner say? Oh, you're just a little bit early.
What?
Joe says gross. Though, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Jesus? Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshman's exams, and I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library, I want to. Return to my glorious abode. Forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war, lay my bloody sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all lands from here to distant Macedonia. Okay, have fun.
He's such a good teacher.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you've had fun over the summer. Cool. Yup. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Focus, sir. Focus. Yay.
Second turn now.
That's all for today. See you tomorrow, everyone. Class always feels really long after summer vacation. I think I'll go home and sleep. I'm going home, Ryuta. Want to come with? Huh? Ryuta's in at his desk. He's always slow, so I don't think he packed up and went home. Sir, wait. Hello, Jesus. What is it? Do you know where Ryota went? I don't think I've seen him here since homeroom. He went to the infirmary earlier. What? Right?
Is this different?
I think he wasn't feeling well. He had a stomach ache. Could be.
Are you ignoring me, Andrew?
I don't know. I guess I don't remember.
Are you ignoring me?
Or maybe you should go check on him if you weren't going somewhere else. I will. I'm late. I've been slow getting out of bed before, but I never slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Oh, anyway, gotta go fast. Oh. Joe says kissing birds is how my Uncle Beans got life in prison. Your Uncle Beans is oppressed. Sorry I'm late. Good morning, Kawara. We were just about to sit down.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Late on the second day, as expected of a feral. Now.
Dude, that's what you would do.
Sir, where's Hamburger? Isn't she here? Apparently not. No wonder her kind died off. What, right?
We're him now.
Yeah.
The fuck's happening?
Where are you, Hamburger? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday, and now this? I think we can start homeroom now. Today we'll do a little review on the history of birdkind. You wait until now to teach that? What a pathetic country. Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester. Back when we birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as AH5N1 appeared. At first it only affected birds, but it underwent mutation and spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate. It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species, so the humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent AH5N1 from becoming a pandemic. In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die. Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. Now that's why doves make up a majority of professionally qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard that the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month. Even kakapoos, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. And as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators, which leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to AH5N1, almost died out. The few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts. And that's the bell. We'll vote on student council members in second period, so be on time. Hamburger never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe I should try calling her. Kawara, do you have a minute? Sure. We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up? Our print box? Yep, it's all hands out. It's all the handouts and everything, since we don't have a council yet. Okay, it's in the faculty room, right? That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please. Print box. This side of the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. This one, maybe? I pick up the box marked 2-3. It's awfully heavy. I guess paper isn't exactly light when there's much of it. Oh, thank you. You were okay by yourself? It was a little heavier than I expected, but it was fine. Let's take a look inside. Just to make sure everything's there. Huh? Did you cut your wing, Kawara? Cut my... I don't think so. It's bleeding. What's this? Joe says, not as bad as how cousin Leroy is wanted dead or alive for getting a little naughty with a gator. Is your cousin Leroy from Florida? It is. Did I scratch myself on something? It doesn't hurt at all. No,
it wasn't.
This isn't my blood.
It was just from the zoo.
No, this isn't my blood. What is that? There's blood leaking through the corner of the box. I feel sick, but I reach out and open the lid anyway. Inside the box is a human head. The eyes are glassy, but even like this, I still recognize her. She wasn't late. She was here all along. It can't. Joe says Pasadena, actually.
So what's
first class?
just laughing out the fact that Hamburger's dead. What the fuck
Yeah.
is happening right now?
What? Oh, look away, Kawara. Looking will only hurt you.
Ignorance.
Emergency
You must
alert. Emergency alert. We have entered a state of emergency. All students, please evacuate to the gymnasium. Repeat, we have entered. Cool. I don't know. Bah. Until we know what's going on, there's nothing to do but follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kawara? Come on. No. I don't want to leave Hamburger here alone. Get up. She's gone. That thing is no longer Jesus. It can't be. Come.
Don't come on our head box, please.
By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seems to know what's going on, though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation. Hey, did you see the box? Yeah, you had that too? Yep, well, the class rep opened it, and I didn't see it, but apparently there was a human arm in it. Joe says the things I do to San-kun. Joe, you have no idea. You have no idea about Oko-san. Ours had a half a leg. It was really gross. From the snatches of conversations I hear, it sounds like all the print boxes have pieces of a human corpse in them. Were they all pieces of hamburger, I wonder? Nobody seems particularly concerned, which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird. Just some primate. Nanaki, this isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it? No, we're not supposed to have one until next month. Do you suppose it has something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely Jesus's. Won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already? Yeah. Someone tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone.
Okay, so would we have variations to this if we went for other boys?
Possibly. Whoa.
What?
Is everyone here? This is Ichijo Mino, the headmaster.
The headmaster?
It seems we have all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. This school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer.
Natural disaster? Nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear. Cool. It's not that like we're near a volcano or anything. I demand an explanation, headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have something to do with Jesus Hamburger? Why have you brought us here?
I repeat that there has been...
No, imbecile. Oh my god. Right, I'm scared.
Was that on a TV?
I guess. The gymnasium erupts in whispered discussion once more.
God, I am so glad I took care of those tasks before.
Yeah.
We got to this point.
Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on. Are you all right, Kawara? No.
No.
Yes, I am. This could prove to be a very bad day for us all. Could prove to be. It already is.
It's honestly pretty awful.
Who's this kid? I don't know, Joe. That's the headmaster. Never seen him before. This is his first appearance for us.
He's new.
Cool. Oh, Oko-san. San, no, she's...
San, you're so precious.
San is an older breed, much closer to pigeons of the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain would only hurt myself. The headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki? This is the most human we've seen Sakuya.
Yeah, which is weird because he so far has not given a flying fuck about us being dead.
Well, we can't exactly carry on with class. I agree with San. Let's go get Hamburger. Calm yourself, Kawara. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her like that. May I go back to the classroom just once? Oh well, the principal did ask us to remain here, but he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym, now did he?
This teacher's a bro.
I'm coming with you. As president of the student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this. Thanks, Sakuya. Do not flatter yourself. I'm not doing this for you. Jesus was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense, but she never deserved anything like this. I swear, by my blood and my name as a label, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come, Kawara. Right.
So, okay. Do you think, if, for example, we went with with Suya, or Sakura.
Sakuya.
Sakuya. Fuck.
Jesus, wrong.
Like it would just be us as him saying these things, and like Ryuda as just Ryuda saying his line so far.
I have no idea. I don't know. The guy doesn't have any info on this, so.
Like, what the fuck would have happened if we picked like someone who wasn't involved?
I wouldn't be surprised if everyone has unique dialogue.
Like, I'm wondering, like, if, for example, like we went the library ghost route.
Yeah, see, Joe Kid says, last time I visited Uncle Beans, he was telling me about how giving to Urge is completely okay since he's just working with what he's got. Alright. Then he asked me how school's going. And so I exited the gymnasium in Sakuya's majestic weight. I want to know what happened to Hamburger. Who did that to her, and why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why didn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers. And I did not know yet what we would find. What is this? A wall. A huge gray. What had been a clear arm sky is now blocked off by dull gray. It's dark, almost like the sun has already gone down. A dome, rather. We appear to be shut in from above as well. When did they do this, and how? I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculties as we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we were all in the gymnasium, listening to the headmaster, though. He did say that there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield? A disaster so destructive there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous gray blanket and wait. Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic? If that were the case, they would be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is it really a natural disaster? Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to Hamburger and all this. Let's go to the classroom and then tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing.
Imagine completely unrelated. You know, one of your students gets brutally murdered and displayed throughout the entire class.
School.
I guess throughout the entire school.
Yeah.
And then on top of all that, natural disaster, big dome, and all that, just completely unrelated.
Yeah. Very well.
Oh
looks like the other classes left theirs as they were as well. They're at the teachers' desks. Is everybody planning to stay in the gym? Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone else has dared to take it upon themselves to investigate this matter. We're here. Joe says, check Discord.
Check Discord.
Oh. Joe, don't spoil this.
Wait, is this legit?
I think so. It looks like it's the artwork. Let's see. The box is where I left it. Inside is... I can't. Sakuya, I'm sorry. Could you? No matter. What is this madness? Huh? There's nothing here. That can't be right. We left it right here. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it? Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym. This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel. Exactly, Sakuya. Oh, Yuya.
Yuya, what the fuck are you doing that voice?
Salutation.
Salutations,
Salutations, really.
Alright, go ahead.
Joe, that's definitely... I'm pretty sure that's related. That's how they do all the character introductions.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well, let's see it then.
Let's see. Salutations, Ryota. I see your babysitting, Sakuya. Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy mongrel. How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense given the circumstances. I think he'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. I am sorry about her. It pains me to think what happened. His expression clouds. It's strange, I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before. You know her for a long time, right? Yes. Do you know something about all this, Yuya? Well, most of this bit is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now. The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean? Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Oh, show up. Not detective show, but detective show up. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab. The chemistry lab? What for? For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered through the school.
They're going to turn us
if
into
only
whatever the fuck that thing was that Joe sent us.
If only for the mental health of the students. Secondly, the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on at once. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't some connection between the two. We are, but we haven't found anything. What do you know? I told you, this is all mystery to me too. I suspect that we will have an easier time investigating the murderer as long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be processed in autopsy by now. The doctor? Why him? You don't trust him? Of course not. I don't want to think about what he might do to her. He might even have... You suspect the doctor? Yes, everybody knows he's a nutcase. You probably killed her for some crazy experiment. He's an expert in the field. Who else could perform the autopsy? But... I know where you're coming from, Ryuta. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now if you want to go make sure. Alright, we'll go later. So, Hamburger's been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Mr. Nanaki might be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right? Let's see. We know where the corpses went, but why are you here? Me? I'm investigating under my own orders, of course. Plain detective, mongrel. And I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and evacuation are almost certainly connected. I'm inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety. Indeed, so Ryuta. Yeah? I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Hamburger as soon as possible, right? Yes. What did you say now, Joe?
Okay.
Hamburger. Gone for a moment, suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them and I'm gonna find the culprit and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, school is a mess, and we won't find anything chasing after her shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, that wall could just be up there because of some natural disaster. That's all about all I have to say. We don't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel. Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help. Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to one in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you. You mean the antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates? The janitor. Yep, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you. You might find something useful in there.
Well, he's actually going to be used more than that one throwaway scene.
Yeah. Well, that's all the talk. That's all. Well, that's it for the talking mongrel. Adieu. He saunters off towards the staircase. Oh, what a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up. He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here. Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside. Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this one guy will be able to help us.
This one guy?
Yeah. The maintenance office, in other words, the repairman shop. I doubt we'll find anything useful there. Joseph's turned to Danganronpa. Yeah. You said to go, right? I doubt the integrity of his advice. Geez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family. My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded mongrel's no relation to me. Whoa, calm down. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building on the ground floor, right? Excuse us. What is this? This doesn't look very educational. Look at this poster.
What's that bird with a hat?
Yeah.
But, over his head, kind of like with a shocked reaction.
The handyman pretty much lives here, I think. A dove. And one more. Mr. One, hello. What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm? I'm Ryuta.
I am the one.
And this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building. Didn't you hear the alarm? No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here. Whoa, somehow he seems really cool. So you mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not. Do you mean to interfere with us, wretched fool? Yuya said we should ask you for help. Sakazaki Yuya. Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now? Sakia, what the heck are where the heck are your manners? Sorry, he transferred from overseas and his Japanese isn't too great. Well, one certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well, come with me, I think is what he said.
Okay.
What do you say, gentlemen, we're investigating? Two things. The murder of Cheese's hamburger and the mysterious wall outside. You've been here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about? Yes, I got an idea for Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you know only what you've been heard from that. Oh, wait, in other words, you only know what you've heard from that mongrel. Useless. I know plenty about school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big gray wall is out then. Nope. Useless wretch. Sakia, calm down. Though I'm sure there's nothing we could learn here right now. Oh, wait. Mr. One, could we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside. Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning. Even the telephone wires, eh? This is too thorough. I can't think of any reason why they need to cut communication systems off if it were some sort of protection. So yeah, this has been some wild goose chase then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawara. Wait, I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you. Bright and massive? What? If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in the school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall if you check in there. Of course, the headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office, then he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. We should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything.
Okay. This
Thank
is
you,
beginning
Mr.
to
One.
sound
Uh-huh.
like an actual kind of like RPG where it's like we have a save room.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go out and like if we get tired, hurt during fights, like we come back and heal.
Mm-hmm.
So what's happening right now? Is this game about to just completely switch playstyles on us here?
For now, we should check the lab or the wall. I have no idea. I'm just as in the blind as you are. For now, let's check the lab or the wall. Or those two we can try the headmaster's office. Go to. Alright. You want to go to the lab or you want to go to the wall?
I kind of want to go to the lab.
Yeah, okay. Excuse us. It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing. Hello, Kawara. Sir, thank you for being with Hamburger right now. Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym. He must have gone past us. How unfortunate. The doctor's laying pieces of hamburger up on one of the lab benches. I wonder if he did it.
I mean...
He's prime suspect.
He's literally like... Not only like prime suspect, but just like... the blunt subject. Like, you would have to go like out of your way to not make it him.
Yeah. See.
God, he still has that fucking theme.
Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawara?
I'm not glowering at you.
Do you disapprove of my handling her?
He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. Just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious. Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine?
Not yet. No. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I've finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait?
Very well. We shall not interfere. Come, Kawara. Right.
Oh, Mr. Kawara. A moment, please.
Yes?
Allow me to give you a hint.
A hint?
I did it.
You suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important. One might say you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind. You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Ho ho. Isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawara? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. I take it does not suit your taste very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself.
He?
A pity. He? Well then, you can handle the outside investigation, and I, the internal. Ho ho ho. Good luck, Mr. Kawara.
Damn it, shoot.
Right, thanks, Doctor. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray. Better not worry about it for the time being.
God damn it, he didn't do it, did he?
What were you talking with Kawara about, Doctor?
Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. We step outside once more. The gray dome remains, blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here. Indeed. Iron, maybe? Or iron, maybe? It's quite firm, at any rate. Maybe it's some sort of shelter. My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall's blocking the signal? That seems likely. Oh. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something? But we should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all. Right, let's walk around the perimeter. Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything. Indeed, it appears to be an identical all the way around. I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here. I'd like to think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built in. Yeah. If not, we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at? Up there, is that some sort of hatchway? He points upwards. Ah. He's right.
I like to think that, like, just from his position, he just, like, cocks his head, like, way back. That's how he's pointing. He's just, like, up there.
He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. That does seem like it might lead outside. Let's go look. I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it? Oh, I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere. It does not seem we can do anything here now. Let us remember its location and return later. I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there, that this is the only option, maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyway. Indeed. Let's move on.
Should we be keeping notes?
We have to go to one's office. We still know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind thinking about Hammerware, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. I suppose we've finished the first stage of the investigation now. Yeah, we better go. We have got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctors work in the lab. The gray dome covers the entire skull, but for one small hatch, and we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say, indeed, he suggested we visit the headmaster's office. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. Headmaster, sir, are you within? We demand entry. Rude, even to the headmaster. I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects. No reply. Let's go in. Wait, Sakia,
that's... He did say that, huh?
It's locked? Bah, where's that old geezer? Maybe he's pretending to be out, so we'll go away? Indeed, he never was the type to walk about the campus. Or perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up. Should we wait around? We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters. It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it'll be easy to break down. You speak the truth. Let us ask down a key if there isn't a key to open from the outside. Yeah, we can head back to the... What is it, Kawara? I thought I heard something. I hear nothing. Perhaps you are imagining things? Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again, behind... Oh, there it is.
Yep.
But Joe had to spoil it.
Where have I seen this before?
Oh. Oh, please don't be Hamburger.
Please don't be Hamburger.
Suddenly behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with rough burlap sack for a head. Second class.
What's with the classes? Okay, so... Oh, no, we're just here. Okay.
Well, we're at a crossroads now, Ryan.
Crossroads?
We could go ahead and end the stream now to continue it, or are you cool with going over time?
Well, I mean...
I don't know how long this is.
I thought we were here to wrap this up.
I thought we were too, but I don't know how long this is.
Nah, because I certainly don't think we'll have
okay.
for like a satisfying last one. So, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do this.
What in... The Scarecrow Man draws closer, dragging its long, ungainly, metallic arm behind it. Sakio, watch out! Its arm slices through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards, which scatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakio, we have to run. I am well aware. Pant, pant. Did we lose it? I think so. Luckily it moves slowly. What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that.
What the actual fuck is this game?
It looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human. I've never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murderer, the dome, and now this. I know not what is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so. Well, for now we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. Oh, Nanaki better not be dead.
I'm not okay with this.
Oh, welcome back, Kawara, Shirogane.
Yeah.
Oh, would you like some tea?
Oh, Kazuaki, I love you. Is this really the time? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor.
So I take it something happened.
The headmaster, he must have been hiding from the scarecrow. It smashed the window.
Calm yourself, Kawara.
Calm yourself, Kawara. You've become incoherent. Sorry. Yeah. We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance.
A scarecrow?
Yeah, like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us, and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are the other students still in the gymnasium?
Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym.
Yeah. The plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped under this confounded dome, but now it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest. I wonder what the Scarecrow's man's connection to all this is.
A Scarecrow Man, you say?
Doctor.
Fascinating. I've never cut into one of those.
Something.
I'd love to get my hands on it. Ho ho.
Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor?
Yes, for now. I was awake here the whole time, don't worry.
Thank you, Mr. Nanaki.
You two may well have a right to know what I found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly what I have learned from the lumps of meat which once were Miss Cheeses. Control yourself.
Control yourself, Kawara. Falling out among ourselves will only do us harm. I know.
Oh. Anyway, we lack the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There are no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick.
She was dismembered after that death, then, Doctor?
It would appear so. There's little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume that she was cut up some time after death.
Hamburger was one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become that sick that quickly, meaning someone poisoned her. Why? For the sake of the grotesque, or to make her easier to carry, or for some other reason. Disgusting either way. I suppose I should also tell you the estimated time of death. Obviously, I cannot be completely certain, but I believe that Miss Jesus died yesterday, after school. In the evening, then. Precisely. And she was found this morning. In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kawara, her house was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday? After school? No, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right, I went home alone. It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I just asked her to walk home with me. I see. Perhaps we should ask any other students with whom she was close. Everyone. You're going out again. Be careful, it sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous. But don't worry, we can outrun the scarecrow if it shows up again.
Kinda.
Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended. So I only know what Ryota has told me. I wish I had some useful information, but... I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly. So neither Nanaki nor Dr. Iwamine saw a hamburger yesterday afternoon. Oh, right. Could we ask a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki? A favor? The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. If there's a spare key to the door, could we use it? A spare key? Yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you. Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon. Be careful out there. You too, sir.
Alright.
Joe says, hey, champs, what's happening? We found the scarecrow. And then, she just died. She was dead before getting hacked up. And now we're trying to get into the headmaster's room.
I'm kind of calling some shenanigans on how well you could figure that out in an autopsy with this kind of situation.
Do you want to question the biology in a game about birds, where a bird could perform the autopsy?
Sure. You know what I do? It must take quite a bit to be able to figure something out from a body that's been hacked apart.
Yeah, the brain's probably still there. I don't know.
Don't think that really matters.
I don't know. Kawara is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home.
What, we lied? We, as now Ryuta, lied?
See, we won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let's work on that murder case until then. We should ask everybody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. And do not buy yourself with baseless suspicions, Kawara.
Well...
Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakuya. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest. You know nothing of what that means. The head of the LaBelle family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamine. He makes medicine? Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world? I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist, cooking up nothing but death and all-around woe. You have become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. In any case, the LaBelle family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect. So that's why he's so polite to the doctor.
So what I'm hearing here is that they're both right.
Yeah, doesn't that make him biased as well, though? Anyway, let's go. Very well. Go to...
Well, wait, the maintenance office is where 1 is, right?
Yeah.
But we need to go to the faculty office. Why are we not going to the faculty office?
Nanaki's gonna get us the key.
Oh. Okay. So what?
I don't know.
Like, what's the point of the gymnasium? Would that just be to make sure everyone else is okay?
We can speak to the other classmates, I assume.
All right. So gather information or do something in the maintenance office.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the maintenance office that you think is worth doing?
We could compile notes in the maintenance office.
Well, I mean, we don't really have good notes yet.
Yeah. So to the gymnasium. The students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation, and now there's a suspicious individual wandering into the campus.
Shut up with no explanation. You mean like showed up?
No, shut up. Like they've been shut up. They've been shut in.
Oh, they've been shut it up.
Yeah. I guess even doves lose their cool eventually.
Yeah.
Son, where are you? Cool. Cool. You just confused the issue if we brought you along. We came back because we had a question for you. Cool. That's not what I usually practice on the ground after school, right? Cool. And did you see Hamburger while you were out there yesterday? Cool. Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her even if she had been there while he was running? Good point. Cool. Well, hang on. The bus saying. Oh, wait, son, what did you just say? Cool. After that imbecile. Cool. The infirmary. Could that have been Hamburger? She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd be walking around after that point. Cool.
Yeah, but we don't know. Like, we wouldn't know that.
Is a bird unknown to Oko-san.
Okay.
And so, someone covered in blood was going to the infirmary after school. Who, and whoever he is, he's our prime suspect now. Thanks for telling us, son. It's a bird we haven't met before, or at least Son hasn't seen.
Freaking Oko-san coming through with that info.
Yeah. At least we found something, even if it raises more questions than it answers. Yeah. Some bird who San doesn't know. Could it have been someone from outside the school? It was past noon already. Let us hurry onwards.
I really don't see how this current ending would work if we're not reunited.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you think we just become Ryuta either way?
Actually, it might be Ryota in either way.
Sorry, you can't cut out for me. What?
I think it is Ryota either way. The guide said that just to select any bird on their path.
It just doesn't matter?
Yeah, it suggested Ryouta because he's the easiest, I guess. There's less things you have to do before you get to that point.
Well, I'm glad we went for him because, like, the whole, like him being particularly sad because of it just kind of seems like a more complete little. It's more satisfying story wise.
Yeah, Mr. One. See, you two again. Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope. We went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't far from. What's that? What was it? Let's see. Was that thing a muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps? Yuya. So you've seen it too. Just now, yeah, on the second floor. Caught a glimpse of it from behind on the other end of the corridor, and it didn't stick around and let it see me. So alas, I'm not blessed with a look at its pretty face. Coward. Jeez, Hakuya.
What a dick.
Hey, we ran as soon as we saw it too. Anyway, it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it'd be better for you to leave, Mr. One. Wait, anyway, it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One. Don't worry for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two either. Well, yeah, that's true. Already stuck in the rut of unadaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. I've come within touching distance of death in the past. That'll be fine. I wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker. Then again, knowing the school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. Well then, what are we standing around for? I believe orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow. Same goes for you. Why aren't you headed over there? I just can't sit around. Indeed, same here. Hence walking around school. On that note, I better go to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there. What for? Something you asked him to do. Oh. He wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. He wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwamine. Most likely, yes. The doctor in Hamburger, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry. Right. Wait. Yeah? According to the autopsy, Jesus died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time? Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say? Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day. I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi. Okay, well, I think we can trust Yuya.
I mean,
considering he's investigating the doctor.
Like, do we take their ending seriously in relation to what we know about the character?
I say yes.
Well, then, he's one of the most trustworthy people here.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. So, God damn it! Are you honestly telling me the doctor had nothing to do with it? His ending literally had him decapitated.
Yeah. However, I guess. I'm inclined to believe that it's not the doctor either. Because remember, in his ending, he only chopped us up so he can study us.
Yeah, and there's also an ending where he summons a demon.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, but here's the thing, right? He's part of the he's part of the Hawk Party. But the ending where he summons the demon kind of implies that he's only part of the Hawk Party as a means to an end, to summon that demon. So he doesn't really subscribe to the Hawk Party's ideology. He
also cannibalized Yuya.
Yes, he did.
Us cannibalize. Well, it's not really cannibalism for us.
Yeah, but what I'm
socially cannibalized Yuya.
Yes, but what I'm saying though is that we already know that through his ending, if he were the one to kill Jesus, we already know how it would have ended. Because the Hawk Party would have figured out what he did and sent people out to kill him. Because he...
Look, I know you're right. That makes every ounce of sense in the world. But it's just, what the absolute fuck?
I don't know, Ryan. I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Kawara. Alright. At this point, the prime suspect is that Scarecrow, anyway. That's everything? Well, adieu. We should head out, too. But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go. Or do we write it down? And so we walked about the school searching for clues of Hamburger and the mysterious bloodstained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the Scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now? Nonakim has probably gotten the key for us by now. Let's just return to the lab. Okay. Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? I did not. And could it be that confounded Scarecrow again? No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody say something. Bah, don't scare me like that. Though we've been walking around half the day, it's hardly surprising that your mind should be playing tricks on you. This is... the library. What if there's somebody in here? They might not have heard the alarm. Let's check. Very well. Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always, empty. It's a little gloomier than usual. I guess there's no one here. Pull yourself together, Kawara. I have no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity. Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakia. Let's head back to the lab.
Oh. Okay.
Something bad happened. I should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all.
What?
Oh, this is Nageki.
Yeah,
I should have known this would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all.
So you're telling me this whole shit train started with his suicide?
Maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe not the suicide itself, but what led to the suicide.
You're telling me there's more than just him being socially, isolated and depressed?
I would say so. I don't know anything. So, I just want to reiterate that I'm in this just as blind as you are.
I know, and I'm just kind of echoing back, just kind of marveling at our confusion.
I would think so. That there's probably something else that happened. What was I trying to do here? What did I see?
You know what? I'm going to fucking say it. This...
Huh? You cut out. Ryan? Hello? Ryan? Ryan?
Whoops.
Okay.
Don't know what the hell happened there.
What were you saying?
Oh, I was saying that this game deserves more cred than it got because I don't recall it like getting all that much attention.
Mm-hmm. It's like all the
I mean,
pieces.
yeah, it could be a little repetitive to get all the endings done, but it's just like Jesus Christ.
I would consider this part to be the real game.
Yeah, honestly, me too.
Let's see. I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Miss Jesus. Mr. Nanaki. Oh, welcome back. Have you found anything interesting? Yet another suspicious individual. But we should speak with the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have, right here. Thank you, sir. Oh, well, let's have a look, shall we? The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. I do.
Please be careful, Yuya. He may still just fucking
Clear
cook you
left.
and eat you.
Yeah. Clear right.
Clear up?
Good. Doesn't look like the scarecrow is here. Oh, that's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling. Oh, right. Quill's reflex when startles to fly straight up. We should hear the dragging arm when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away.
So
Let's go in. Huh?
So wait, these birds do fly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're regular birds.
I get that, but they never really imply that they regularly fly.
Right. Let's see. The headmaster who gathered us all in the gym without any real explanation. I bet he committed suicide. How many of our questions will he be able to answer? Excuse us. What is that dog?
Fuck is that? Yeah, I'm looking at that too. What the hell?
Maybe he's not here. That or hiding. There's somebody at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are unmistakable green of a Nicobar. Speak to us, headmaster. Have you gone deaf? Sakia, be polite. Japan's a country of courtesy, after all. Is it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, will you... This... Sakia?
Is he dead also?
That thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid. What madness? Him too? Finish second class.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, what was that?
What?
Shoot.
Yeah, I missed that also.
Poisoning. Well, allow me to quickly head on over to YouTube and I'll look up.
Oh, you want to see what that is?
Yeah, I'll see what that text was.
Alright, just don't fuck anything up for yourself.
I won't.
However, this is a nice little still image here of just saying poisoning.
Oh, God.
Poisoning.
Oh, my God. This video is the ending, and it's 3 hours long.
Cool. Andrew, this is serious business.
Yeah.
And I thought we were just going to, have our cute lives with little Ryuta. Then I thought we were going to just have kind of like, a funny little thank you for doing everything ending.
Mm-hmm.
But this was not expected.
Yeah.
I am really glad we kind of dispersed the crazy endings.
Yeah.
So this.
So the game wasn't
maintain.
The game wasn't getting more like the game wasn't getting like more and more crazy.
Yeah, it seems like we were able to disperse it out pretty well, so that the game was constantly able to keep surprising us with its crazy endings.
Yeah.
So we lulled ourselves back into a place of security with Ryuta's very wholesome but very sad ending.
Weird. This video didn't have that text box there. Interesting.
Oh, then fuck, right?
Yeah, Joe, we're gonna keep going because this is
To put it bluntly, we just want this done.
Poisoning. Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though. Oh, that's Shu. That's still it's Shu. I checked his broadcasting equipment.
You were doing Shu.
Yeah,
you
no, I forgot the name
Shu.
for a second. I checked his broadcasting equipment, and it looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage. Meaning somebody killed the headmaster and gathered everyone else in the gym. Why would anyone... There's no explanation, but mere obscene delight in the grotesque. I think we may all be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever's going on. It might be better if we kept this to ourselves for now. I concur. Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic. First Hamburger and now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person?
Yes.
More rationally, they must have had reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. This must be connected to the quarantine. Since we're finally here, let us search for some clues, Kawara. Right. Oh, man. Easier said than done. Every shelf in his office is piled high with documents and papers. Where do we even start? Incompetent feral. Examine each piece one at a time, looking for anything about emergency procedures, plans of the school. Got it. Yes, Sakuya? PTA records? That's not it. Demographics for dummies? Nope. Transfer students. Wait, next to that is the human representative. That must mean Hamburger, and the date is from 2 years ago. Right before she enrolled. It's not really related to today's incidents, but it might have something useful.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anything about converting the school to a shelter. Anything this large would have to leave some sort of paper trail were it official. Hang on, Sakuya. What are you reading, Kawara? This. The human representative. It's locked even though none of the others are. A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student or the like. There's no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record. I wonder what's written in here. We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us. I don't suppose the key is in here somewhere. Maybe we should ask Mr. One for help. Do you intend to break it open? Yeah, it'll be faster than looking around for the key. And...
What?
That, I was wondering about that as well. The thing on his desk, some sort of control panel? Whatever it is suspicious. I believe it is a control panel for some machine, yes. And spread out next to it is... the dome. Maybe this controls the dome or the hatch we saw earlier. One did postulate that it would be in there. Locked, of course. I doubt we will find it easier to break that one. Yeah. All the same, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now. Oh, even just that is comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. One. I think we have exhausted the possibilities of this room for the time being. Let us go. We'll beat this class, and then I think we'll call it here. Finish like this section of the story. Mr. Kawara. Sure? Yeah, I think that'd be best. Yes, sir. Oh, I see you've yet to lose your open distrust of me. Well, 2 people have been poisoned, and we have evidence that the perpetrator went into the infirmary. It's sort of hard not to doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakuya, though. How honest of you. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about? The thing I forgot about? He must be talking about what he said earlier. No, I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you thought nobody knew about?
How cruel, Mr. Kawara. Your boundless suspicion wounds me.
He doesn't look wounded at all. More like amused.
I have no reason to regret you're solving this mystery, Mr. Kawara. Let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you need to only keep going. You need not use your brain at all.
What are you talking about? No riddles. Wait, not that. You mean to say you know the truth already?
Well, who knows?
If you do, tell me.
I told you, you only need to keep going. Everything here is a plot that was laid out just for you, after all.
Just for me? How long must you babble, Kawara? Come on. Sorry. I take this as a challenge, Doctor?
You may take it that way, if you so wish.
I swear I will find the truth. Huh. And if that...
So what, he wasn't concerned about that at all, huh? Just overhearing us talking to the doctor and the doctor saying all this shit. He's just not concerned.
Once you have his loyalty, you really have his loyalty.
Alright.
I swear I will find the truth, and if I find out that you killed Hamburger.
Ho ho. Oh, do I look forward to seeing what sort of answer you find.
I kind of... Mr. One? You two again. What is it? We explained to Mr. One we found the headmaster's office. The plot thickens, I see. We think this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you unlock it? Or break it? Let me see. This one will be rather troublesome. It's just a lock, right? Forcing it will result in spontaneous combustion. What? Why would they put something like that on a bunch of ordinary documents? Perhaps these documents are not ordinary. All the same. I've dealt with similar things in the past. It will take time, but I believe I can open it. So, diffusing bombs falls under maintenance operations? Do not forget, I am not just a maintenance worker. I'm a bright and massive maintenance worker. What does that have to do with anything? So, maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I'm impressed. I think Mr. One is the only one. Oh, right. Can we ask you one more thing? You may. We found a control panel. It looks like it's for the dome as well. But it's locked. It seems to require a password. And password, Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help. Yuya? He is a master of unauthorized access. So that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime. I never knew he could. Sakuya, just let it go. We need his help here. I shall take care of this folder then. I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back. Alright, thanks. We should probably write all this down since we're here.
Oh.
Where is Yuya right now? Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop. This would be a lot easier if we could use our phones, but we can't. Off to the lab. Here we are. I wonder if he's still there as we turn the corner. Yeah,
That's a weird sound for this thing because it just looks like a wooden creaky door.
Ooh, for sure.
Ooh, for sure.
Of all the Sakuya, run. Ooh, oh. Don't order me around, feral. Jesus, Sakuya.
Sakuya, for the love of God.
Pants. We lost it, right? Oh, shoot. Sakuya and I must have run in different directions. I hope he's okay. All times we ran into that thing. Alright, don't say that. We love Sakuya.
Speak for yourself. At this point, I am
us.
more than content with his loss.
See, if it's lying and wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its harm to find it. And the dome makes the building dark, so it's hard to see. Better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... Did I just hear something? What are you doing here all alone? Did you see the wall outside? There's been an emergency and everybody's supposed to gather in the gym. You should... You're... Kawara Ryuta, right? He knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before? Yeah, have we met before? The unfamiliar morning dove shakes his head. This is the first time we've spoken. Then why do you know my name? She told me. Miss Jesus.
Remember when we offended him? Or was that during the non-crazy playthrough?
That was during the
Actually, that was during that, huh?
Yeah.
That was during the first one.
Mm.
Okay, so he still has a somewhat decent opinion of us.
Yeah. Hamburger? Oh, right. Did she say she made friends with the freshman who's in the library all the time? Can I ask your name? Fujishiro Nigeki. You were friends with Hamburger then. Did you maybe see her after school yesterday? Was she acting strange at all, or... Oh, shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast, so he probably doesn't know what happened to her either. She's... Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again. Huh? I already know. Oh, she washed up here and spoke to me. Which can only mean one thing. She's dead. He doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. Almost as if he's talking to himself and doesn't care whether or not his interlocutor knows what he means.
What?
I will do a Google search.
Interlocutor?
Locator, person who takes part in a dialogue or conversation.
Weird. Okay.
She washed up here. What do you mean yesterday? If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me. I do not. Miss Jesus did not come to the library after school yesterday. So she didn't come here either. Thanks. I hurried back to the chemistry lab. Or I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab. You should probably get out of here too. There's a suspicious individual in the building. It was not yesterday that Miss Jesus came here. It was just now. What? He's gone. The morning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so.
Damn it.
I don't really want to consider the possibility, but maybe Saki is right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer.
I keep anticipating for like a big reveal as to like who the girl character is. For us it's Hamburger, but like I keep anticipating like we're about to like actually like see her and like have it be like a big blowaway moment, but like
oh yeah.
Nope.
You're late, Kawara. Blessed feral doves. Sakia, you're safe. He was pretty worried about you, Ryota. He couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone. Silence, mongrel. Thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Sakia. Anyway, Sakia filled me in on your adventures. You want me to hack into the headmaster's computer? Can you do it? Naturally, just leave it to me. Come on, let's go. I'm so afraid of just coming into the lab and seeing Nanaki or Yuya dead. Oh, welcome back, Kawara. Huh.
Yeah, me too. It could honestly happen at any time.
Yeah. Sir, about this control panel. What about it? Can't you tell? It must be the controls to that dome for that dome. Right. I suppose it could be. It's locked though. We're gonna have Yuya get into it for us, but that's illegal, you know. That doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation? I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much of a choice, do we? Go on.
What was the point of that? God damn it.
He's a math teacher, not an English teacher. He doesn't know what sentences imply. Well, having Mr. Naki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see. He wakes up the computer, and before long I have no idea what he's doing to it. Wow, I wonder where he learned to do that. I imagine he spends his spare time stealing illegal X-rated videos off the intertubes. X-rated videos can teach someone how to do this sort of thing. Maybe I should watch more of them.
Fucking Ryuta.
There we go. Now then. There. We're logged in as the administrator now. Woohoo! This only has an open and close button. I guess that's pretty straightforward. Well, I'll leave the rest to you two.
What? No.
If we press this button, either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. But with the headmaster dead, we have no of knowing what's happening outside. If there really is some terrible disasters, then opening the dome could put every birdie in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay. There's a dangerous individual wandering the premises, and the bird in charge is dead. I think it would be wise to open the dome now. Or wouldn't it be wise?
I mean, what's there left to lose?
That's true. We did get Yuya to help out and everything. We should open it or leave it closed. Good thing I saved.
Yeah, I say open it.
Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here. Agreed. We can confirm once and for all that the talk of a disaster was nonsense. Escape hatch opened. I guess it's not for the whole dome. No matter. All we need to do is get a look outside. Just having the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there. The escape hatch will close automatically, and the escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. If you open it, please reboot and try again. Closes on its own. That seems like a risky design. 15 minutes is enough to get everyone out. Let's go out and take a look before it closes. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki. If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. Sakazaki, Doctor, what will you two do?
Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab.
Leaving Hamburger alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor. Oh, well then, let's go, Kawara Shirogane. Very well. Yep.
I am nervous.
Where was that hatch? I know. At least you could always open it if it's some sort of... Oh, shoot. My bad.
I tried to point out, like, load.
I meant to save.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Open the fucking hatch. Yep. Good shit. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Good job, everyone. Mm-hmm.
Oh, god dang it.
Oh, enter.
Now we gotta load it again.
Enter, no. Fuck. Fucking damn it, Andrew.
Okay.
Alright, but make different saves now in case
Yeah, so that was what I was trying to do.
Okay. God damn it.
Oh, where was that hatch? Have your eyes pickled? Have you eyes or pickled onions? Right there. Jesus. The hatch high above the ground is open.
I am getting really tired of him.
Looks like the control panel worked. I think everybody should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, but we'll have to go 2 or 3 at a time. But outside, yeah, it's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there is no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning. No earthquake and no typhoon, and the announcement video was a fake. I think it's safest to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I'm curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we had best think carefully before going out. We can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going on out there, if anything. But if there really is no disaster in all this, and this is all some plot surrounding Jesus' death, then we need more clues. I'll go. Are you sure? We have no guarantee that it's safe out there. It isn't safe here either. Look, the hatch is open. It is. We can go home. Oh no. You're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet. Oh, they're gonna die. They're unnamed students. Like heck, we're sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier. Can't wait any longer. I'm going out. Oh no.
Their lives are forfeit.
Wait, come back. Come back at once. We don't know if it's safe out there yet. Yep. Ah.
Yeah.
A gunshot.
All right, yeah, I'm glad we did. I'm glad we reloaded.
Come down, Kawara. You only get yourself shot as well. But now there's a gunman. We got a scarecrow. We got a gunman. As to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster if we go out. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. But why?
Okay, well. Oh.
There's the third class.
Whew.
Alright. Fourth class. And here's where we will call it.
Was not prepared for this.
Yeah.
Still not prepared for this.
Hamburger's corpse delivered without warning throughout the school. The students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and then turning up dead. The Great Dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed off building. And now the students shot dead if they try to escape. Oh boy, so this just got thick.
Like, you mean like the plot?
Yeah.
And it's thickening?
Yeah. So we'll call it here for the night.
Yeah.
Come back tomorrow, and as we get through this whole new game.
Yeah, because when you were first telling me about this game, I thought we were just here to have some sexy times with some birds.
Mm-hmm.
To answer the age-old question that if humans and birds can find love.
Yeah. And
now we're in a full-scale shit show.
Yep. You got anything to say before we go?
What's there left to say?
I don't know.
This is madness.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow then.